who is defended by Lou Dort as we are underway here inside Chesapeake Energy Arena. Thank you for being with us. As LeBron sends it over to Schroder, and that three was halfway down and out as George Hill. As the Thunder will have Roby playing the 5 and his 6'8" size, as that's going to be a reach-in foul by Schroder on his former teammate Baisley. And this is what you were talking about, Mike. The Thunder got to get back on defense as KCP's 3 is way off, but an offensive rebound for the Lakers.
There's not a whole lot of weaknesses in this team. That's why if you're the Thunder, you just got to see the ball, keep seeing the ball go in the basket.
Why they're so proud to call this city home, this state home.
All right, thank you so much, Paris. And some good-looking uniforms as Anthony Davis continues to do work inside. As see Schroder kind of at the controls here. One up against Dort. Tough step back on the mid-range as a host of Thunder players there in for the rebound.
That's what you call go-go gadget arms, man. You have to use those arms and stretch out on that one. That wasn't a Stretch Armstrong move.
And there is a tough sort of off balance against the grain
in Victor Oladipo.
Well, Karis LeVert, he was turning into one of the reliable sort of secondary scores for Brooklyn.
Just settle into the game. That's all. Settle into your career as well. Good physical defense against with Shea on Schroder.
Already playing in his 11th game this season. Or excuse me, his 8th game this season, 11th game overall. And the Lakers, who've missed 5 consecutive shots, now turn it over. We'll have an opportunity to finish this quarter and this half strong. SGA, well, he tried to scoop it up, and that time too much length by the Lakers. Out on the fast break, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope will flush it down with one hand.
Don't forget Dennis Schroder. Marc Gasol can also shoot the 3 as well.
Schroeder's been quiet on the night, and that is last touched by the Lakers.
Much needed on coming out of a timeout.
Now, you know what the best part about the form is now, Mike? It's still there in the second quarter, and then the Lakers here again punching the gas to go up by 24. As we get a whistle and a foul. And now he's matched up on Schroder. Probably went up against one another a couple of times in practice last season. And Schroder, a little jab step there, and finally he gets one to go. The goal isn't necessarily to get it all back at once. I mean, you're down by a big number here in the third quarter, but when the Thunder are so progress oriented.
I think that's spot on what you just said. With this much time left.
See what the Thunder do here as SGA. And we'll get a foul on the deck as he and Dennis Schroder get tied up. And
in all fairness, too, and seriously, Dennis had 2 excellent years here in Oklahoma City. And has, transitioned into a terrific player.
Nick's got an update.
Guys, you may have noticed Darius Baisley hasn't been out there since about the 5-minute mark.
On 4 out of 8 shooting. Not to focus too much on the points and some of the other aspects of his game. Him and his wife, now with 2 children, as Dennis Jr. became so famous around here.
Absolutely.
Thunder made it difficult on him at least. It's been an inefficient night for him. 4 out of 11. Going to the free throw line. To the Lakers in that condensed offseason. One of the first moves that the Thunder made, at least it was one of the first moves that was announced. Thinking about the fact that James Harden was traded to the Brooklyn Nets today.
Yeah, wow, big blockbuster deal. I mean, about as big as it can get. 4-team trade. About as big as it can get. 4-team trade. Karis LeVert, some of the bigger names in that trade going to the Pacers.